Insurance Associates, Jackson Hartcliffe, Dr. Gary, and Ken Lowe, Jonathan and Cheryl Worrell,
Gary,
new personnel,
Gary the center.
Central Bank,
Then lost the paint and color your tackle force. I mean, yard. Sumner Tackett and Sergeant Black tackle.
Sean Stop and Sean Sheriff Hancock, Smithers Engineers and Consultants, Southern Grounds, the Church at Shallow, Crawdad Hall, Tyson.
Your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment
Like 9 and 4.
safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig
Jason, you bring it.
I guess the other night it wasn't bad.
Old
I'll turn that press bus.
There's nothing I can do right now. It's not recognizing it. Did yesterday, done now. But we got a game. As far as problems have gone this year, this is a minor one. They can still hear you. Just
And also Tyler and Cindy Rose. Thank you to all our sponsors.
no. Well, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, 64, 25, 23. This year's East Rankin coming in right the 1 and 2. They open the season with that to Academy. When you beat them 21-22. The second game we got
Yeah, it's on. I'm just showing commercials. I mean, you can wear the headset. You can hear each other better without the noise. It's just what they're hearing is going to be coming through that, not that.
They played Columbia in game 2 and lost. Last week they played Madison.
All right, Hartley, you're going to be in charge when it's time for them to talk. Oh wait, they're probably.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
Yellow pants or gold pants. East Rankin over there is wearing navy blue.
Welcome to
Pillow
Now I'd like to ask you to please
This
stand
is
up.
Jonathan Mills.
Continue a prayer.
Hank Murphy's back home tonight. We're going to start with a prayer and the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Let us pray. God, we thank you for today. We thank you for gathering everybody out here tonight, God. We ask that you keep everyone safe tonight as we play the game that these kids love. God, we ask that you put your hand around these kids, God, and just allow them to play to the best of their ability, God, and allow them to play in your will. God, we ask that you keep everyone safe on the way home tonight, God, and we ask that you be with us as we go home tonight. God, we love you, and we thank you. In your name we pray. Amen.
As I said, Hank's back with me tonight. Who's with us on the computer? Harley Kelly's back on the camera. We are at rainy East Rankin Academy. In the press box on the visitor side. But everything's working. The scoreboard and the sponsors should be working, but the headsets we're going to be talking with the other mic when we get in here. So if you can't hear us, let us know, and we'll do our best. But Hank, this was originally an open date. Now it's not. Here we are at East Rankin.
That's right.
To kick off,
Been looking at this for 2 years now. We've been trying to figure out how to get a 10th game in our schedule after the snafu schedule a couple years back. And last year we picked up Columbia, went down, and just this past 2 weeks ago we picked up this game. East Rankin, was it Park Place Christian decided not to have a season, so that left them open. Kickoff's coming right now. Patriots will be kicking off to the Mustangs.
Low kick is going to be fielded there. Almost fielded number 8. Drake Alderman. You didn't notice there's going to be a flag late after they play. It's like maybe
number 10, Tanner Rhodes on the tackle.
On the East Rankin
That'll bring up
Patriots.
first down and 10
The
from the
Mustangs,
8-yard
as
line
that
for
was
Pillow
not a very
County.
good kickoff playing there. You'll notice that Hayes Bennett is not out there tonight. He's in street clothes. He's a little banged up. I don't think it's anything serious, but Coach Crowder didn't want to risk anything and put him out there tonight. So it's going to be a big hole to fill out there, Hank.
Yeah, it is. It is. And don't know a whole lot about East Rankin as we come in here tonight, but I think they're 1-2 coming in, but they're dressing about 50 folks. And got some good-sized bodies out there. I think the idea behind getting rid of this open date was just get this team some more practice before they got into the conference season. Glad this opened up. Looks like they'll do a good test. Again, some nice-sized bodies out there.
For East Rankin. They're going to mark off, looks like 15 yards, so Mustangs were headed to about to start inside their own 10, and now they move it out close to the 23, so big break early for the Mustangs.
Absolutely.
East Rankin, that you mentioned their record, come in at 1-2.
1-2.
They defeated Oak Hill
have lost to Columbia Academy and Madison St. Joe. Drew Lamb with Dane Sanford can open up with the pass and meets number 24 and slings him down with authority. So not a great start for the Mustangs there.
Well, everybody was covered out in the
Number 12, Drew Lamb.
in the flats that we were trying to
Sacked in
throw
the
to.
backfield by number 24, Brandon Loper.
24, Brandon Loper just comes
For a loss of 5. That'll bring up
from the
first,
outside line
second down and 15.
position and squares up Drew from the backside.
Lamb back in the gun.
Lamb, same formation, going to give it to Sanford this time, and he's met again early by number 12. That's going to be Hayden Aaron.
He had a little hole there
Number 6,
if you
Dan
cut back, but you didn't see that on
Tackled
this.
after gain of 2 by number 65,
I think he had a little daylight there, but you didn't see it.
Also in there, number 12.
Bring up third and
down.
13.
Yeah, again, we're trying to talk into this mic, and we'll do our best so you can hear us. Drew Lamb takes a snap, back to pass, got time, and the ball is batted there by the Rankin defender. A good job by the defensive line there, and the
Drew Lamb's pass falls in.
Rankin Patriots.
Knocked down for
3 and out.
by number 56. Braden Warner. That'll bring it 4th down and long.
Got a text here saying that people can hear us talking. That's good.
Number 6.
I wish we'd have had more positive things to say about that drive.
Position, receive the kickoff.
Dane Sanford back to punt.
Sanford back to punt. He's going to punt it in the 10-yard line.
Be Dane's 7th punt on the year. Got an average of about 42.
Low snap.
Good looking kick there. Fair catch called, and he's running, but it looks like he's waiting for a fair catch.
Ashton Buffington
Apparently don't think he
gains
did.
around 12 yards.
He absolutely did.
Punt return. Tackle on the
Well, I hear the radio's got guys saying it too.
Charlie Roberts.
It seems like our coaching staff would be pointing that out, but they're not saying anything. I didn't see it. I was
So-
looking.
East Rankin maybe got away with one there. Defense is going to be given a short field here.
That's a good deal if you can get it.
Now they may be talking about it.
44 yards on the first and 10, and they're still discussing something like that. That had to be a flag.
Now they're looking at it, pointing in the right direction.
There we go. There we go.
That's a penalty, though.
We're halfway there. At least we're getting yardage back. But I would think that would be a penalty. Yes. We were not on the air quick enough to say our captains tonight. 64 Andrew Black,
On the 45-yard line.
Matthew Nemi, number 4 John Aiden Brown, and number 3 Trey Schmitz. All seniors were your Mustang captains tonight.
So East Rankin will start at their own 45. A little better for the Mustangs. Shotgun snap. Take a cross to 50. Looks like he bumped the ball.
Handoff to number 22.
Did see it pop out.
I did. Right in front of him. J.C. Gerard jumped on it. Had a bunch of Mustangs in the area.
J.C. Gerard.
Somebody put a helmet right on the ball.
First down and 10.
Good job tackling by the Mustangs. JC's still wearing the brace, but he's got his cast off, so I'm sure he'll recover that tumble. So Mustangs, in a matter of about 4 plays, get the ball across the 50 yards, one way or the other.
Yeah, that's a good way to respond because there was a dud on the offense there at first, but the defense steps up and sort of changes the momentum. That's offside.
Flag on the play.
Mustangs running 3 wide receivers to the near side. Got 24
Offside. East Rankin. That'll bring first down and 5.
Matthew Ryan Smith in the slot, helping out for Nate and Preston Blaylock. In between Matthew Ryan and John Mr. Powers. To the far side is Brock Nicholson. So the Mustangs going 4 wides here.
Sanford in the backfield.
Man takes a snap, rolls to his right, got a man open, and threw one receiver. Came out of his hands, and
Drew Lamb.
he couldn't see from the ball.
Pass ball's like complete. Incoverage right
They
there.
both have Statman's night.
Tanner Rhodes. That'll bring up first down and 5.
Get 2 drops.
Who was that attempt to? But I think it was to Preston at first. It went right through his hands, but it hit him perfectly in the hands, but it was a hot pass. And then John Heston kind of took some contact with him and put his
Mustangs in the same set.
second
Same set for the Mustangs. Give his to Sanford, bounces out to the right side and just gets tripped up by number 12 for a gain of about a yard.
Hand off to number 6, Dane Sanford.
Saving tackle there.
Poor gain of around 2. Tackled on the play by number 12.
You know,
Dane Garner.
looking at the stats and
Gonna
where
bring
we
him
are,
third in a long 3.
I think the Mustangs and Coach Crowder would agree that we've got to be able to throw the ball a little better.
We do. We absolutely do. We got threatening receivers. Got to be able to get the ball to them. Got to get the quarterback time. Can't be run over.
And sweeps to the left. Not going to get much there. Just maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. So Mustangs going to come up.
Hand off to number 6, Dane Sanford. Tackled at the line of scrimmage by Host.
Yeah,
East Rankin Patriots. That'll bring
Thank
him
you.
fourth
Discuss
down.
that text we just got.
Yeah. So we had our help out here in the stands, and I believe that Andrew Brock is the one that calls that fumble. We won't say that his dad's the one that sent that text in here, but Don's an honest man, and what he saw is
No score here.
He's a man of ethics.
yes, and I imagine that Andrew did put his dad in there and knocked him out. So good job, Andrew Brock.
Andrew had Hank, you were here last week, but Andrew had one of the highlights last week. Had a big interception.
You know, I was informed last weekend at the Ole Miss game that his father missed his interception.
We get it, Don.
We
And
get
playing
it.
well.
He's a turnover king. Again, we give all the credit to his mother.
Timeout. Mustangs going to talk about it. I think this is, obviously the right decision here to go for it on 4th down. Mustangs need to take advantage of that early turnover.
We do. The only problem is we haven't been able to get 4 yards on our own yet. So we've had some people open.
Well, like we were saying, obviously we need to improve our passing game tonight. In these conditions, it's probably not ideal to do that.
Difficult.
Fourth down.
And again, a couple of those runs, well, one run in particular, Dane was going to take it to the house most likely, but he get tripped up.
Mustangs go 2 wide receivers, one to the right.
Mustangs swing
Pass is a little wobbly, but effective.
Very nice.
Powers has been quiet for the last couple of weeks. Getting back into the call of the offense. So Andrew Lamb completes 2.
Excuse me, number 22.
Powers for a first down. They're going to mark it at the 30-yard line of the Patriots.
Tackled
As
on
we
the play
do
by number 2,
normally,
Dane
we got a
Garner.
big mismatch on the
Bring
outside.
first down and 10 for
With our
Tiller.
2 6'3" receivers, probably about a 6-inch advantage on both the corners. Like see if we can exploit that. Nice run. Sanford up the middle.
Yeah, just a power run there out of the shotgun. Dane Sanford does what he does.
Number
is,
6, Dane
puts his
Sanford
head down and gets upfield.
Gain of about 8 yards.
Gain of
Tackled
about
on the play
8
by number
yards.
70.
Second down and 2
Kurt Hurts.
from the 22-yard
Bring
line.
up second down and 2.
Going fast here. Going to move Dane to his right. J.C. Gerard in his up back position.
Inside the 25-yard line, there's a snap.
Andrew Lamb's going to keep it and fight forward. I believe he's going to get the first down, Nate.
Yeah, just a design run there on the quarterback.
Drew Lamb on the quarterback keeper. Tackled on the play by number 4.
The Patriots lost his helmet, he'll have to come out.
Just joining.
Be first down and
You know, you hadn't been here in a couple weeks, but at the North Delta game, he was busted play. Drew took it for about 70 yards to the house, and I think since then he's been making sure Coach Crowder calls his number more often on the running game.
He got a lot of yards last week.
About the 18-yard line, first and 10.
He's a big boy.
Far side, you got Powers over on the near side. Dane Sanford.
First down and
Lamb, he's in the gun.
10.
There's a snap.
give his 2 Sanford. He's met there with force there by number 12. That's Dane Sanford again. Had a good tackle on the first tackle.
Oh, he's
In the backfield by number 12, Nate Garner. That'll bring up second down and long.
They've got us outside significantly on the line, for sure. And the linebackers aren't small either. The DBs are not oversized. The middle is pretty stout.
7:40 to go, first quarter.
Feels like a game where you don't have to throw the ball.
Second down 12, lost 2 on that previous play. Lamb pulls it back, throws it, got a man wide open. Preston Blaylock picks it up today. Mr. Hurt. Right in front of the
Sometimes in these press boxes, we lose our view, and I couldn't tell what happened. I saw this one was wide open. So did somebody fall down?
I didn't see what the DB did, or maybe bit on the fake. Drew faked it to Dane and pulled it out, and
I just saw when he caught it, he was standing there going here.
yeah. And sometimes those are harder to catch, but Preston did a good job. First touchdown on the season for Preston.
You know, Drew had a man right in his face.
Keep it down, keep your cut, keep your
Extra points good.
Austin Harvey's kicking good.
Drew made a good throw there because he had a man right in his face. He already had one batted down. And did a nice job staying in there and ball and getting it around the defender.
Yeah, that's Lawson's. Like I said, that was Preston's third catch on the year, first touchdown, and Lawson Harvey is. That's going to be 8 for
Back
9
to receive
PATs.
number 19.
Those stats I put together, Hank.
I think these stats are great. The formula is a date. Sorry, I had to point that out.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out what 8 joules is, but I think that's
You have to ask Brad Gerard.
good work, Brad. Now, this is very professional. Thank you.
To kick off for Pilla, number 26,
Lawson Harvey will
Lawson
kick
Harvey.
off from the 40-yard line. So Mustangs take an early 7-0 lead. Take advantage of an early turnover after a 3 and out to begin with. Got a few things going on the second drive of the game.
That was really important for momentum because offense kind of flopped on the first series. Defense got the ball back on the first play, I believe. Maybe the second play was early on.
The first play, they
First play.
ran to the clear catch that they ran back. Lawson had to kick it in. Right, because it by number 1 and 5. He put it in the end zone. They had him bring it out. And he bring it out in the end zone. He couldn't get out to about 20. I saw it right across the goal line there.
On the return.
I believe there's a flag in the end zone. I think that's what it's going to be.
Took a little while to
Flag on the
come
play.
out. Definitely saw it.
Yeah, I thought they missed it at first, but it did look like he raked his hand across the face mask. Near disaster for the Patriots there, but they avoid it.
They're going to come out with okay field position.
Face mask on Pilla.
We talked about Hayes Bennett being out. Unfortunately, Ben Campbell was out the first game, came back, had a really good game.
From the 17-yard line.
May miss a couple of weeks, but Ken is looking to get back soon. So other than that, I think we're pretty good as far as health-wise.
2 starters, but it can be worse. That's about a jump.
Flag on the play.
That was, I believe that's going to be on Hayden Pilla may have got
Offsides.
there too early.
First down and 5.
He's going to hit somebody.
Yeah, he's always ready to hit somebody.
Mustang, then move it up 5 yards, still be first down or first and 5.
First and 5. Mustangs helping them out with some penalties on this drive. Shotgun snap give to number 22, and he's met there by.
Like
Number 22, William Woods on the
That's
carry.
going to be JC. It was a single digit.
Tackled after a gain of 1 by host.
Brock makes some can there pretty
Oh,
hard.
Mustangs.
2 yard. It's probably a yard gain or a yard loss.
They're calling it gain of 2.
Three.
Three, so go 2
Gain
yards.
2 yards. Yeah, that's number 9 is quarterback Reese Cordell, junior. Cordell takes the snap and it's a give to number 22 again, and that's going to be another tackle by JC.
William Woods on the carry. Tackled on the play by number 8, Drake Alderman. That'll bring up 3rd down and short.
Drake is the leading tackler. Drake Alderman's leading tackler on the Mustangs as a sophomore.
He likes to put his helmet in there.
Yeah, he gets his money's worth every night, and Coach Crowder talked about him early on. How impressed he is with Drake.
So Coach, you got any sophomores that are going to be helping out immediately? He said, oh yeah. He named off a list of them, but the drink was definitely at the top of it.
3rd down and 1, and Tate Gailey is not going to let it go. Big stop there.
Absolutely. Should, considering how deep they are, I imagine they'll punt. Looks like they're getting a punting formation.
bounce you here and make you jump off sides. That's the only thing.
That's the one thing they got to be reminded of here.
Most things don't have anybody deep to receive. The punt will get kicked, a little kind of a pooch punt across the 50-yard line, takes a Patriot bounce, rolls. Going to roll inside the 30 or right at the 30. Good punt.
40-yard punt with 20 rolls.
Reese Cordell's playing.
Yeah, I'm not sure with Hayes out, the Mustangs just don't have anybody they trust back there to catch that ball, but
At the 30-yard line, they'll bring a first
That
down
night,
and 10.
somebody that doesn't normally catch those, and of course, you might put somebody back there to try to field something like that, but you know, you catch the punts, tonight's not the night to
tonight's
start.
not the night to start, that's right, but you may consider, like you say, getting it off the ground,
Then you
stopping the roll,
They got
but
to decide if they're going to do it, so it's,
not worth the risk.
he's obviously not going to punt it too far in the air, so just maybe you won't get a roll like that every time. I hope he punts a lot. Mustangs will be starting on the 30-yard line, their own side of the field. 5:09 remaining in the first quarter. Mustangs lead 7-0. Be the third offensive possession. Mustangs were able to capitalize on a Andrew Brock fumble calls that was recovered by, who recovered that?
J.C. Gerard recovered it. Andrew allegedly caused the fumble. Dane Sanford got some running room and
Number 6, Dane Sanford on the carry.
His trademark is
For Dan,
it's a chance to hurt
10
you
yards.
when you tackle it.
Tackle on the play by number 2, Caden Cock.
You hope that later on that makes people be tempted.
First down and 10 for
banged
total.
himself up a little last week looking for contact. I know Coach Crowder would rather him just go out of bounds, but you can't change that. John Heston got to step on the receiver in there. Out of bounds around the 10-yard line.
Rams pass. He's on number 22, John Heston.
We need to see more of that.
That's the game plan.
They'll bring up first
You
down
gotta
and 10
get
for
the
total.
quarterback time, run good routes, and you gotta make good passes. And, I'll tell you what, doing it with a little bit of rain on the ball, give you some confidence if you're able to do it. You start doing that, then you're either gonna score a lot of points, or you're gonna open up the run game. That was just a one-on-one situation the whole way.
Give his to Dane Sanford. He's going to gain
Number 6, Dane Sanford on the
short
carry.
yardage, maybe 2 yards.
Tackle at the line of scrimmage by number 4.
Second down
Here.
and 9.
They'll bring up second down.
Really nothing there. The defender was in the hole immediately.
Lamb takes the snap, keeps it. He's got a little room, but tucks it back inside and gets tripped up there. Felt like he wanted to bounce that outside. Didn't trust it.
Quarterback keeper. Tackle at the line of scrimmage by
Yeah,
number
let's
12,
go right
Peyton
to the
Arnold.
outside and explosive quick.
They'll bring up third down.
Cut it back in there. He's faster than me, but he's probably not faster than everybody that's out there. So he opted to cut it back in because he was going to have to beat the defender to get to the opening.
Third down and 8. 3:42 to go in the first quarter. Mustangs leading 7-0. Drew rolls to his right. Looking, got time, going to tuck it and get around the 10-yard line. Not sure what the ball is. Can't see where that is.
Got a lot of umbrellas in our way.
Drew Lamb on the quarterback keeper.
Listen to
Tackled
this
after a
inside
short
press
gain by number 10, Tanner Rhodes. That'll bring up fourth down.
Call it for 4th down and 6. The ball is at right at the 10. Mustangs looking at Coach Crowder. Looks like he's gonna send in a play and go for it here. Like this, Hank? Lamb takes the snap. It's gonna be a we'll see. Coach Crowder's already made the February 36.
I was about to say, some future year in the stat book here.
If you read the code, that means 1 for 36 yards.
To kick for Pillow, number 28, Lawson Harvey.
That's what I get for that showing up. I missed the
meeting.
deciphering session.
So we're going to place this ball at the 31 yard to the lefty. Good hold, good kick.
That's good.
Lawson Harvey's kick is
Good.
good.
Soccer guy that's come over. First time he kicks the wrong foot. He's a left footer to Pillow. I wouldn't have had him hammering too many 31 yards. He's running out of Patriots 0. So he's been a lot of improvements. Of course, he's just learning to play football. He hasn't played football well. But we need you always need a field goal kicker, particularly for that very reason. That 4th down and 11. It's not a high percentage play. You got a decent kicker, you got a good chance of picking up 3 points. And we do.
And if you've ever seen him play soccer, he is very fit. Well, he's very physical too, so he helps you on those kickoff returns, being the last man back there to make a couple tackles, which he's had to do
Back team
last
to
couple of
receiver,
games.
he's ranking number 19.
Good job, Lawson Harvey. Puts the
Jay
Mustangs
Stinson.
up by 10.
Number 11, Ashton.
324. Positive to get points out of that. That would have been a kind of a letdown to take that ball all the way that far deep into territory and not come up with any points.
I agree. For about 3 plays there, Patriots really had the momentum when we first started the game. 4 plays, I guess you count the kickoff. Since then, it's been pretty much all Mustangs to keep that going.
Harvey was able to kick it deep into Patriot territory, and they were almost fumbled the ball and almost got tackled in the end zone before the Mustangs committed a penalty and pushed him out. We'll see if he can kick it deep again. Lawson kicks it from the 40. This is going to be a little shorter. Going to be fielded at the 17. Another fumble, but he picks it back up and breaks it upfield across the 25 to about the 28-yard line.
Will Holbrooks,
Kind of holding your breath out there on those kickoffs.
tackled by a host of Mustangs. That'll bring up 1st down and 10 for East Rankin.
Mustangs on defense. Let's see if we can get some names in there. 72 is John Smitherman.
No, 72 is...
Oh, I'm sorry, Thunder Tackett, excuse me. 57 is Hayden Pillow. 55 is going to be Lawson Steed, and 18 is going to be Tate Gaylor going across the front.
Good offense to 22. He's not got, doesn't have much running room there. Going to be tackled there by Sumner Tackett, along with give Andrew Brock some help.
Mustangs are in the 4-3. They've got, looks like they've got J.C. Gerard at middle linebacker. Blake Alderman on the right side, and Brock Jacobson will be on the strong side.
Shotgun snap, fake. Going to be overthrown, intended for number 11, Ashton Buffington. John Heston Powers in coverage for the Mustangs. That ball was overthrown by Cordell. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
They're not hearing us.
Had to bring up 3rd down.
Man in motion to the left, shotgun snap. Mustang screen. Coaches heard it back here. Good job, Sumner Tackett, not letting that man get upfield, and he's going to be real close to a 1st down, but a good play design there for the...
It was a great play call. They got away with the block in the back, right where the ball was caught. It was a good play call, and I was just thinking to myself, the running game's not working. They're bound to start trying to pass it, but they will punt. That's a fake punt, and looks like they're gonna be close to getting the 1st down.
It's going to be, I'm calling for a measurement, Hank. I don't know. They're coming across the 37-yard
The East Rankin chain crew is ready to move. I don't blame them, but it looks close. It'll be 1st down, according to the referees. Good play call there. 2 good play calls in a row.
Not by much. They didn't get that by maybe half a yard.
Rabbit tail
Harper Hodges goes out there and plays defensive line in place of Lawson Steed there for play 22. Having some tough running here. Not much luck.
So I was trying to keep up with it last week as much as I could, and Hartfield's got good athletes. We did pretty well stopping the run. They really, where they got us was on the pass. Tonight they hadn't gotten us on the pass yet, but we're clearly stopping the run, and that's a good thing to see. You make them pass. So clearly they would rather run the ball than pass. So we got trips over here to the left.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers for the Patriots. Mustangs showing blitz. J.C. Gerard gets through.
Moved.
And they
good
job there by Sumner. The offensive line was
Yeah, they were all flinching. I heard our coaches yelling it too, but refs didn't see it.
I'll bring up third, and looks like less than a yard.
Third down short.
You know, when you go spread them out like that, and one guy misses a tackle, Hank, that's a recipe for disaster. But the Mustangs did a good job of limiting the damage on that play there. Looks like they're calling a timeout for a measurement.
Yeah, I mean, you do those wide receiver screens. Wide receiver's got to do his job too, make the guy miss, and that's exactly what he did. He made our defensive back miss on that side, and the other guy was still blocked by the other receiver for East Rankin.
1:07 to go. Looks like our scoreboard and all is everything except for the audio. Yeah, it was working last night when we left Pillow. So Cliff Barnes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Hank. We're on the same page. So please be in the principal's office Monday morning, Barney.
Get a check for a donation.
That's a big check. First down for the Patriots. Going pistol formation, one wide receiver on either side. The give is 222, trying to get around the left side. Mustangs close it up really well there with 11 Brock Jacobson and 22 John Heston Powers.
Yep. Trey Schmitz came from across the way there as well and had good pursuit.
Brock Mackinson. Got a yard on that and bring up second down and long.
Apparently Mackinson is the new Reichley as far as the opposing announcement. 22 is William Woods. He's been the primary ball carrier for the Patriots here. Patriots going fast here. Snap is give is to Woods, and he's not got much going on there. Going to be tackled there by Brock Jacobson.
But, and I'm really doing my best to try to say who's tackling folks, and Brock clearly was the lead tackler on that one. But what you like to see is the team tackling, and there have been very few tackles that 4 or 5 Mustangs hadn't come up on.
Yep, Mustangs doing a good job of game tackling. That's the end of the first quarter. Mustangs up 10-0, and we're going to take a break and run some sponsorship ads.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect. Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank, together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to
Cordell takes a snap, give his 2 woods, met there by Hayden Pilla, and he is able to bring him down.
Yeah, Hayden wanted the tackle and the ball. It looked like he was about to cause a fumble there. Good job getting in the backfield.
Brings up 4th down. Patriots in punt formation, which they were last time, but they faked it. I don't know that they're going to fake it 2 times in a row.
I believe him this time. Maybe gullible.
Mustangs do put Brock Makehamson back to receive this punt. Another low kind of soft punt. Brock was there at let that one go. Roll back to about the 1-yard line. So we're getting better. We put a man back there. Now we just got to put our hands on him.
Yeah, but there were a lot of guys around him. If he tried to field it and didn't cleanly, it could result in a turnover. Once again, big roll on the punt. So we're going to be 1st and 10 on the 2-yard line.
They're not putting the ball on the scoreboard where it is, but it looks like it is.
Our backfield's in the end zone. So.
It is. I'm saying the 1-yard line, Hank.
Mustang offense working out there.
It's deep.
Drew Lamb takes the shotgun snap, give his to Sanford, and he's able to get out of the end zone and out to about the 5 or 6 yard line. Good job getting some breathing room.
Dane Sanford on the carry. After a gain of about 5 yards, tackled on the play by number 12, Aiden Arden.
We'll bring it out just past the 5-yard line to be 2nd down and 5 for the Mustangs. Mustangs got 2 to the left and 1 to the right. This is a tough angle for us here. Ooh. Maybe a safety. Safety.
Call him a safety. Drew made a couple of checks. Neither one of them were covered. Neither one of them were open, and by that time it was a little too late. He tried to move around from the defender and unable to do so. So safety will put 2 points on the board for the East Rankin Patriots.
We get on the board with 10:39.
Now bring the score up to 10-2.
Mustangs up 10-2.
It was a coverage sack, but you got to figure out a way to get rid of the ball.
Well, he wanted to swing it out to Dane first, and they did a good job of sniffing that out. And then he was looking over here at the wide receiver. Not sure that was John Heston, but
it had a lot of people in the throwing lane there.
It kind of goes back to the field position. You know, you put yourself back there, and that's what can happen if you don't, protect the football. But Mustangs will now
Number 19, Jace Dixon.
kick it to the Patriots. Can't tell what they're going to do yet.
And number 1, Will Holbrooks.
Harvey's gonna place kick it from the 20. So
Kick for Pillow.
East Rankin's gonna get the ball here at relatively good field position. Harvey, now they're going to blow it dead. I'm not sure what that is. See any flags, but they may be.
That'll back him up to around 15.
I would assume the Mustangs maybe moved a little early.
The referee on the far side had the Mustang in line. He blew it dead, but he never threw a flag. I think he could want the team back.
They're not moving the Mustangs back.
I don't know, he's running back with the ball now.
Maybe he just hadn't blown the whistle yet, too early.
Well, he's gonna kick
I heard a whistle for sure, but Either way, Mustangs will do it again from the 20.
I've never seen that. But anyway, we've done it again. Crowd getting a little restless here on the Phillies side. We are both.
Oh, now he's decided it was a penalty. I don't understand that.
That's what he did. He just put it back on.
I guess he just forgot to move him back. Never saw a flag, Hank. Never saw a signal of what he was calling.
Also, called it back for some reason, so I don't know. Anyway, decides it is a 5-yard penalty.
Lawson's going to kick it out of bounds.
Another penalty.
Flag on the play.
Mustangs need to kind of regroup here, Hank. Kind of getting out of sorts after the good defensive play from the Patriots.
If they can make us kick again, I assume they will. It looks like they are. So we'll be kicking from the 10.
Yeah, Lawson's placed it at the 15, but that's wishful thinking.
He wishes he was kicking at that 15. He's going to be kicking from the 10 now. I think he might be playing his game. Let it back him up 5 yards. That is a penalty. It rolled out of bounds.
Looks like the rain has stopped out there, Hank. That's good for all the Mustang faithful out there.
Yes, it is.
Almost kicking out of his end zone. His heels are on the goal line. He comes with the ball at the 10.
So the ball is kicked at the 10. Going to be fielded by 2 Patriots, but number 1, they have fumbled every punt, every Don confirmation that is Andrew Brock making that tackle.
Fantastic. And that tackle on the kickoff was made by Andrew Brock. Thank you, Don. I thought we were talking about, okay, we were talking about the tackle already?
The tackle on the kickoff return was made by Andrew Brock.
Oh, I thought you said Don told you he made it.
No,
he texted that quick?
I was telling Don that we had confirmation that we saw it.
I was trying to.
Don't text us that he made that tackle.
I've missed all these games. I don't know the numbers yet.
Good job by number 30. J.C. Girard has got the ball and he's running. Oh, and it's going to be a horse collar there. Get your flag out, Mr. Ref, and he's not going to do it.
Mustangs come up with the defense comes up with a big stop. So the quarterback had the ball.
Number 30 is Jack Kirk. Gets in the quarterback's face and deflects the ball.
It looked like he pulled his arm down or deflected it, and it popped right to J.C. Girard, who, boy, he's always been an offensive lineman. Now, offensive lineman. Now he's in the backfield and he's catching passes.
His dad had a hunting trip scheduled for the open date, and he's gone. And I hope somewhere he's got Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
he's going to be upset if he missed that. Dane Sanford bounces it outside. He's got the corner and he's got 1 man to beat, and he does. Touchdown, Mustang.
Touchdown, attaboy. So, hey, look, defense has stepped up twice, gotten turnovers on the first play when the momentum was totally going for the Patriots, and quickly we are able to steal that momentum back, and Mustangs now lead 16-2 as Lawson Harvey comes out to attempt the point after touchdown out of the hold of Brock Meganson.
Said the Mustangs need to regroup, and they did absolutely that, Hank. Good defense turning into offense. 1 play drive, touchdown. Hold out of Brock Jacobson. The kick sneaks inside the right upright, and it's good. Mustangs up 17-2. 10-10 to go in the first half. So JC's been on a fumble recovery and interception return. So right place, right time. Good job by the Mustang defense. Kind of helping out their offense here.
Absolutely. And again, twice they've really stolen momentum back from the Patriots. Now, if we can get him a touchdown from that fullback position, JC'd be all over the place.
Brad would lose his mind.
He'll have to
save his touchdown for later in the season.
He'll have to see if he can get the coaching staff to share the code with him to watch the video later.
Maybe JC just plays brother without those eyes.
We might not let Brad back.
That's right. That's right.
Back deep to receive, Jace Benson. Ashton Buffington.
So Lawson is going to kick it off from the regular position of the 40-yard line now.
Well, we're back live. We just joined us. Mustangs have scored 17 points. One on the pass play.
If Hartley's camera moves, it's because we're pulling on this mic, so it's not him, it's all us. Number 1 fields it cleanly. Mustangs conversion on there. Some good job gang tackling there. He had 4 Mustangs staring in his face.
He did, and he kind of just turned his shoulder and got ready to take the lick. I see number 42. Who was that?
42 is Charlie Robbins.
Yeah,
21 is Elliott Flowers.
Attaboy, Charlie and Elliott.
So Mustangs are up 17-2. Odd score, but it is the score nonetheless. So the Mustangs are going to take, let's see, the Patriots are going to take over right at the 20-yard line. They're going to jump off sides again. Lawson Steed a little over anxious there. Penalties have cost the Mustangs a little bit tonight, Hank. If I'm Coach Crowder, I'm not happy with those penalties that have given the Patriots some short yardage situations.
Yeah, you're in game 4 by now. Some of those jitters of not having played football for a while, you got to get those under control. Patriots. Oh, goodness. Saw that one coming.
John Heston read it perfectly and met ball, and man, good job by number 1 to hold on to the ball.
I was about to say, give him credit to hold on to that. He was a little slow getting up. I imagine it jarred him pretty good. But John Heston read that very well, made a perfectly timed hit. And again, give credit to number 1 for the Patriots for hanging on.
Will Holbrooks is the wide receiver over there. Yeah, I don't know that they gained any yards, but
no,
they saved an interception.
I think they maybe gained a half yard or so.
Give this to 22. William Woods there, not much doing. And bring up 3rd down.
William Woods
pretty short, maybe 3rd and 1 or 2.
Mustang's slow to get up, but he's up.
After a gain of around 4 yards, that'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1. Let's get some penetration here. And
Mustangs have done a good job of in these short yardage situations. They forced him into a fake punt early on. East Rankin in the pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to this side, 1 to the far side. Another good job by the Mustang front. Not sure he got a yard.
I don't think he did. If of course, the angle that I'm looking at looks like the line to gain was a 30, and I don't think he ever got near it. Looks like the referee is going to spot it at the 30.
That host of Mustangs is getting a lot of tackles tonight, Hank. That's a good sign. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Looks like the first down marker is just past the 30-yard line.
It's close, but it does look a little short.
Timeout for a measurement here.
Of course, we're looking at it through green and yellow glasses, aren't we?
We are, as always. Mustangs on the road again next week, Hank, to Senatobia, and then back down this way the following week at Jackson Academy.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a home game, come see the junior high play Thursday night.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, so one of the hopes in getting this game filled for the open date that wasn't supposed to be an open date was to have 10 games and 5 of them be at home and 5 of them on the road. So we do have the 10 games, but we'll go away 6 times and only have 4 home games.
Right.
But we do finish out strong late in the season with a lot of home games at the end.
You know, talking to Coach Crowder about scheduling this, and you know, he said that and these guys have worked too hard not to have 10 games. You know, they deserve 10 games, and if we got to travel for 6 of them, he was prepared to do it, and that's the right idea.
Yeah, and playing games make you better. I mean, there's no doubt. And this is a good game to have picked up. You could have traveled farther. As you know, last year we drove to Columbia, which is basically in Louisiana, or you could have just not picked up anybody at all, or you could have had to play somebody that was really tough. So this is a good fit. Patriots again have plenty of size on their team, plenty of bodies, and Mustangs. So it'd be a great game for us to get better.
That's right. Mustangs
and hopefully come away with a win.
That's right. Mustangs didn't like what they were seeing from the Patriots there and call a timeout, or didn't have some personnel out there where they wanted it. So it's going to be Let's see, that's going to be the second timeout for the Mustangs. 1 to go. Going to bring up or stay 4th down and 1 yard. We've jumped off sides twice here, Hank. This is an easy spot for a hard count to try to make us jump.
I would be expecting a hard count. Everything that they could throw at you, and then they're gonna hand it off up the middle, in my opinion.
They do,
and the Mustangs stop them. Great defensive play.
J.C. Gerard,
Drake Alderman, Tate Gailey.
Woods tackling it in the backfield by host of Mustangs.
The host of Mustangs
got him again. And look at, I'm sure they have a spotter. We don't, but it's been a lot of folks around the ball. But I wish I could see a replay there. There was an initial contact by somebody that was pretty deep in the backfield.
Mustangs. I'm sure you guys hear the train coming through. It sounds like it's right behind our door.
It is not the lane train.
So, Drew Lamb takes over at the 30-yard line. That's going to be a timeout, Patriots. Kind of choppy second quarter here.
Slow developing second quarter.
8:33. Timeout is their first of the half, so we'll keep it right here. Mr. Banu?
Last time that was pretty quick. So.
Okay. Hank, I don't know if you got your weekly Mustang sports update. Well, when you get a chance, we may do that at the quarter break, but we can fill that in. Sorry, Harley.
Yeah, we'll do that at halftime.
Welcome back, Harley.
Somebody should get a picture of this. We're all in about a 3-foot radius trying to use this one mic, and we're pulling on Hartley's camera with it.
Drew Lamb gives it to Dane Sanford, and Dane ducks his head but doesn't get very much. Just maybe gets to the 28, 29-yard line. Going to be second down at about 9. Patriots had that read pretty well.
He did, and again, the only daylight I saw was back to the other side. I don't know where the play was designed, but there was nothing where he was running.
You know, you look right here, you got one-on-one coverage of the far side with John Heston. That's been a good matchup for the Mustangs all night. If the Mustangs can protect and give him time, I think John Heston can get open. Going to jump off sides there, looks like it. A little dose of their own medicine there. Going to move it up 5. Going to bring up second down and 4.
Flag on the play.
It is indeed a false start.
And I don't know the exact rule on that, but even if he didn't cross, it made our guys move, which I believe then is still offsides. Yeah.
I think once they come across that neutral zone, it's a flag. Second down and 4. Drew looking, throws it up, and kind of overthrew it wisely where no one could catch it. John Heston was kind of double covered up there.
That's what I wanted to see him do. He knew the pocket had to be collapsing and just threw it where no one could catch it, but it wasn't an intentional grounding. He probably had Brock open just a bit, but it had been a really tough throw on the run like he was.
Yeah, Drew's got to have that internal clock, knowing when to get rid of that ball and doing a better job of that. Give is to, fakes to Sanford, and it's going to be smothered right there. This big defensive line, Hank, is giving us some trouble.
They are, and that's totally not on Drew at all. He tried to step up, he tried to move and find somebody, but he had 4 people around him.
Sacked in the backfield by number 56. Reed Warner.
Looks like he's got time to make one read. If that's not open, he's got trouble.
Well, and then he's going to have to try to move out of the pocket. He wanted to throw left there, and as he moved left, that's where more of the pressure was.
4th and 15, Mustang's going to go for it here. You got single coverage high on John Heston. I think I'd give him a shot.
Yeah, you're going to use the final timeout, but obviously this is going to be a play that is designed to be a long pass that can act like a punt.
I think you're seeing that missing Hayes is causing us some trouble offensively with some speed plays that we might run, and having to kind of be a little more between the tackles is maybe causing some trouble.
he's your most mobile guy. He can give him the ball in space, and he makes people miss. He's definitely a weapon that you hate not to have. But also, we start conference play next week, and he needs to be as healthy as possible.
That's right.
He's walking around with a big boot on his foot, so probably a good idea that he took the night off.
Mustangs are going to come out after the timeout with Brock Jacobson in the slot, far side, with John Heston Powers to his right. Preston Blaylock, the lone receiver, near side. A lot of height out there on the receiving core. I think the Mustangs throw a jump ball up. I like our chances to bring one down. Just what can it hurt here with 4th and 14?
There's a 99% chance that's the play call. It is. We're going to roll him out of the pocket, give him more time, and actually going to make a catch. It's just, well,
I think he kind of smothered it. It would have been,
I don't believe it.
Would have been just short of the first down. So.
It wouldn't have made the line to gain, but it would have given our defense a little better field position, but wouldn't have changed things. Ended up going with the underneath receiver. I guess the deep receiver must have been covered.
Let's see.
Oh, you got replay there. Good. You replayed to the timeout.
Let's see if we can get this.
Timeout with the water break. Timeout.
That's a different football game.
Sorry, Banu. Thanks, Hank.
Yeah, I was impressed, but now I'm not.
Surprised Banu hadn't put do not touch on every piece of equipment up here.
Yeah. It's understood that I'm not supposed to do anything
right.
except stand here. So, Mustang defense needs to come up big here again, as it's done many times tonight. Mustangs are leading 17-2 over the East Rankin Patriots with exactly 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Been a long first half so far.
Rain's coming back.
Oh, yes, it is.
Umbrella's coming back out.
I'm going to be honest with you, that works in our favor because this is a run-oriented team, and we've been able to do a pretty good job stopping that.
Give this to Wood again, and J.C. Gerard meets somebody, falls forward after breaks that tackle, and
Wood's on the carry.
You give Tate Gailey maybe credit for finishing him off there.
Yeah, we had him stopped for no gain, and running back was able to slip out of the hands of our defenders and falls forward for 4 yards. Be 2nd and 6. Again, I think it raining plays into our favor because East Rankin wants to run the ball. They're less comfortable passing, and we've done a good job stopping the run.
Pass out to number 1, and he is
case in point.
Ready to run before he caught that ball. Maybe he was out there last time when John Heston met him, and he may have been feeling that pressure again, not able to haul it in. Had some running room and probably would have been up closer to first down, but to the Mustangs' benefit, he drops the ball. 3rd down and 7. The Mustangs have done a really good job on 3rd down all night and 4th down.
Yep.
East Rankin on the sideline for a play. 6-17 came here in the second quarter.
Number 4 is John Aiden Brown playing DB to the near side. John Heston Powers to the far side. 2 wide receivers, 2 backs on either side of the quarterback. They're going to move early and back them up. Big number 75. Hard to miss him when he jumps.
That's Frazier Rose size fellow there.
False start.
6'8", 360.
He's much bigger than Frazier then.
Well, I don't buy that. I don't buy that he's 6'8".
But I think he is heavier than Frazier.
According to their roster, 6'8", 360.
Frazier's going to be playing football this weekend at Ole Miss. I looked him up on their roster at Central Arkansas, and he's listed at 6'6", 300. And I think that's very fair. So that guy's a whole lot bigger than...
Jack Boyd is a junior.
Wow.
Oh, we're getting some letters. Gives this to Wood, bounces outside. John Aiden Brown grabs the hold, doesn't let go. Good job there. Tackling at the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down. Good open field tackle.
Yes. That's one of the ones where it's been a solo tackle, and again, that was nice tackling. That was number, which number was that for?
For the Mustangs?
No, for the running back. He's a pretty good sized fella.
22.
22, yeah.
22 is William Woods. I don't have his height and weight here, but he's
a nice size running back.
He's a load.
We'll bring up 4th and 4, punting formation for the Patriots. Looks like it will be a punt. We've got Brock Makinson back. It's going to be punted. Good punt over his head. So this time he gets it in the air more, but less roll.
Yeah, that was a different punt. That was more of a traditional
looked like a punt. Yeah.
And the other ones have kind of been just kind of a pooch punt and get some roll. But Brock did the right thing there, kicked it over his head, and they're going to down it at the 20. So Mustangs will take over there. We need to put a drive together, Hank.
Yeah, and you know, the running game for the Mustangs has not been as dominant as we'd like. And then we've seen the pocket collapse pretty quickly on the pass plays. So we've noted the size of the line for the Patriots. So definitely Mustangs are going to have to figure out a better way to block to be more effective on offense.
Drew Lamb. Sorry, Andrew. Number 7 jumps on Dane's back, brings him down.
Number 6, Dane Sanford.
Gain of about 3 yards. Number 70 is Kurt Burks.
Bring up 2nd down and 8.
Rain has kind of stopped again, so we're still going to be sloppy out there the rest of the night.
East Rankin was no, wrong way.
Lamb calls his own number. Not much to it, maybe 2 yards.
Should be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 maybe.
3rd and 5.
Lamb on the quarterback keeper.
Just short of the 25, so it's going to be 3rd and a long 5.
Clock is running, 4:33 remaining in the second. Bring up 3rd down, and the scoreboard hadn't changed. Still saying 8. That looks more like 5 to me. 6. 3rd and 6. Oh, we got a man wide open. Preston Blaylock.
Oh, and he trips.
I'm glad he caught the ball before he tripped.
Tripped over the 45-yard line, Hank. Good job, Preston.
I was just about to say he may take it to the house. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been charged with the jinx there.
Preston was headed towards his 2nd touchdown tonight and was equally wide open on both of them. Did a good job of hauling both of them in and just.
So that play right there, okay, if we could see the replay, that was I'm going to throw it to this spot. There was no read there, so we had time to do it. He was open. He had the one-on-one. You watch here. He takes one. He doesn't take any pumps. He doesn't look at any read. Maybe it's just because he saw it breaking open.
Trips to the right. Give his to Sanford. He breaks it to the right, gets outside, and good job. If that's going to be a hold, I don't know who he threw it on. It is going to be a hold, but I didn't see it. There was nobody out there but Dane and the tackler.
Put his hands up.
No, he called a hold.
No, but he did the numbers. I was trying to see who was on. It almost.
Same referee with
you calling on John Heston out there at the cornerback?
It would have to be somebody, or he was a long way from the interior line to call a hold there, unless somebody had a.
There wasn't nobody over there.
Let's see.
Back to 10 yards, back in Mustang territory. Still gonna be first down and 20.
Maybe 55, maybe. I'm not sure.
Mustang territory around the 39-yard line.
I just saw it looked like he did double somethings with his hands.
1st and 20. Lamb and shotgun, pistol formation for Sanford, and man, Dane is having some. The offensive line needs to hold him up just a little bit longer, Hank.
Well, there was no hold up there. There was at least 2 guys, if not 3 yards deep. About the time Dane took the ball. So we're going to have to. You know what I like? I like the play they called earlier as a screen play. I don't know if we've run one yet this year. Surely we have it in our playbook. But
4 wide receivers here. Going back to Brock Mason, see if he can't make a man miss, and he does. But the second man there is to bring him down at about the 43-yard line. Going to get about 8 or 9 of it back. It's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 13 or 12, Hank.
Yeah, Drew has thrown the ball accurately tonight. It's just both of those past 2 successful passes have been quick throws either because it was just he was going to throw it there or didn't have to go through a progression and he had time to do it. He's making good throws when he has time.
Blitz coming, Drew throws it, and it's going to be, had to kind of rush his throw there. Hank had a man in his face, intended for Blaylock again.
But look, it's good to get rid of the ball because we took too many sacks earlier. Give up that negative yards. Just bring another one of those fourth and longs, but you're on the other side of the 50. I love either the deep ball. We're going to punt it.
Yeah, I think you punt it here with 2:30 to go, and your defense has been playing. I don't think you give them any advantage by getting them momentum or field position here. So good decision here by.
I agree with that. Matter of fact, good chance of pinning them deep here if you do this the way you want to.
And end over in punt going down towards the 10-yard line. Good bounce. And
there you go.
Be down right there at the 5 by Brock making some good punt gain and good coverage by the Mustangs.
And it worked. It had the spin like it was going to release into the end zone, but he caught it on the right bounce and looked like a 9-iron dropping it in there. Looked like it hit on the 5 and stayed on the 5.
It didn't go very far. East Rankin going to take over with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first half. Mustangs ahead 17-2.
Put the ball in play.
You know, kind of had a couple of big plays, one big run and one easy pass and throw into the end zone for Blaylock and Lamb. But other than that, the Mustangs haven't been able to put some first downs together, Hank.
Yeah, let's see if the defense flinched but didn't go apparently. See if the Mustangs can cause another turnover deep in Patriot territory. That'd be good right here before half.
Give his to Wood, and he is one of his better runs tonight. Gets out across the 10.
Yeah, he fought through the initial contact and was able to get about a 5 or 6 yard gain out of it. Gets out of the shadow of the goal post.
I don't know how big a hurry East Rankin's going to get in right here with their kind of lack of offensive success. I don't think they definitely don't want to kick the ball back to the Mustangs and want to protect the ball if you're East Rankin and get to the half without any more Mustang points. Fake, they're going to throw it deep, and they got John Heston cut in front and did everything he's supposed to do but bring the ball in, Hank.
I was about to say I was not expecting them to throw, but wasn't a great throw. It was thrown a little bit behind the receiver. John Heston recognized it, was in position to make the pick, and I think it pretty much went through his hands there. But
clock stops there, so good break.
That's good.
For the Mustangs. 3rd down and 4.
And we have no timeout, so we can only stop the clock if they help us.
1 minute, 38 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. 3rd down and 4.
Hold him here. You'll definitely get the ball back.
Give his to Wood, and he is tripped up there by number 11, Brock Jacobson. Good tackle there. And the clock's going to run.
Tripped up by number 18.
I think it's going to be another close one, but it looks like they're calling it 4th down and maybe a yard or less.
They can run it down under a minute. They're probably not going to snap this ball. They're going to give a hard count and then call a timeout. I don't think they're going to.
4th and inches at their own.
He's pretty bold here to go for it, because I would be surprised. But I was a little surprised by the pass play a moment ago.
Right. Call a timeout here.
They're doing as they should.
Yep. Let the clock go down under a minute to 53. The clock is still running. I guess he's going to take a delay game and then punt it. They did throw a flag. But that clock got to stop at the flag. I don't know. They've got 4 or 5 more seconds off of it there, if you ask me. They did not ask me.
They did not. So Mustangs will receive the punt with about 50 seconds to go. Probably Brock Jacobson will sort of, he's not very deep, so he's not planning on catching it.
No, and if I'm East Rankin, I'm kicking. I don't think they want to put that short ball. I think they want to get it. Brock needs to field this ball and get down. He doesn't need to let it roll, let some clock run. Punt's kicking right at the goal line. Brock is moving over to the right, and it's going to be down to about the 37. Mustangs going to have a chance to
Work on
get a
the
first down or two and throw it to the end zone if they want to.
Oh yeah, work on the 2-minute drill. We only have 41 seconds to go, but no timeouts, and I think you'll definitely see the Mustangs come out and try to do something here.
No timeouts. We got 41 seconds to work with. See what we're going to do here.
Patriots did not call a timeout on that play. I guess they took a delayed game penalty. I don't know why they didn't call one of their timeouts and save the 5 yards.
I agree with that.
Because that helped the Mustangs out. The Mustangs are going to take over. Ball set at about the 37-yard line, I think.
And it was actually one of the guys had very good punts tonight, and that was one of his least effective. He just didn't get the roll.
4 wide receivers, Mustangs, and that was one of the better protected plays by the Mustangs, and Drew just kind of short-armed it out there to Preston. They're going to give it a kick.
Oh, yeah, we needed to drop that one.
That was needed to drop.
The pass is complete, and we're going to lose a lot of time on that 3-yard gain.
Drew's John Heston is go.
Oh my goodness.
John Heston was fighting off an interference call out there, and the guy fell down, and the ball was just coming down there like a center fielder, and he just let it slip through his hands. Maybe the wet ball called that.
Yeah, I think that. It looked like it went right through him, but there was a lot of contact by both players running down the field.
15.4, third down and 7. I keep doing that until they make a play. Going to be Drew's got plenty of time. Going to throw it to Brock. First down is going to be gained and not blowing the whistle.
So they gave him the first.
First down, stop ball. Clock is going to stop. 6.4. If you want to clock it here, you can and run a play. They haven't. Drew does just that. 6.4. No time goes off the clock.
Lamb just throws the ball down after the snap.
Mustangs got a time for one more play.
They got 6.4 seconds to do something here.
Coach Crowder with no timeouts.
First down, so
pretty impressive 2-minute drill. Should have had a touchdown a minute ago there, but maybe give John Hess another chance. I know he wants one. Got Brock Jacobson, Preston Blaylock, Matthew Ryan Smith in the slot on the far side, and John Heston Powers.
Plenty of arm to get it to the end zone from here, and you assume he's going to be throwing for the end zone.
Throws it underneath.
Actually going to have time for another play. Yeah, I didn't think we would, but went for the crossing route there underneath.
Field goal. We're going to give it see what kind of leg we got out of the left-footed soccer player, Lawson Harvey.
Well, I think the last time he kicked it from was it the 22?
Maybe so. He's kicked it 36.
No, I was going to say, but he would have made it from here last time.
Mason the hold, there's the kick is up.
Ball's going to be, not sure it had enough leg, fell on the back line, but and a little right. But solid effort there for the Mustangs kicker. Good to know you got that in your bag if you need it later on.
Yeah, we need to be trying those. We didn't pick up any points out of that, but Mustangs will go to half with a 17-2 lead. And what I'd like to do now is give you the Mustangs sports update for the week. On Tuesday, the fast pitch softball team beat Starkville 12-3. The volleyball team suffered its first loss of the year at Regent School of Oxford. They lost 1-3, and again, that's the first loss of the year. I mean, very successful year so far. On Wednesday, fast pitch played Bio and lost 1-5. Thursday, fast pitch beat Heritage 12-0. And then PA beat JZ George in volleyball 3-0. And the junior high Mustang football team beat North Delta 35-0. So the volleyball team looks like took one and lost one. And the fast pitch team was 1-2 and lost one for the week. And again, the Mustang junior high team was successful with a 35-0 defeat of North Delta. Congratulations to the teams. Hopefully they'll continue to to do well. Not sure about the halftime festivities we're going to see, but I'm going to just leave the mic out here, and the camera's going to pick up whatever we have. Yeah, because there were cheerleaders on the sidelines, but it looks like they may be exiting the sidelines now. Maybe too wet. No point in getting anyone hurt. Sort of it's a little muggy. It's not super hot. It's not cool at all, but rain just sort of comes in and goes out. It's not a hard rain, but definitely feels wet.
And if we start dancing and cheering or doing something, we'll cut it back. And if not, we'll be here for the second half.
That sounds like a plan to me, Mr. Banu. So you heard it. We'll see commercials, and if there are cheerleaders out, we'll get them back on.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank, together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it. In the forecast,
So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect. Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank, together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect. Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
I may be an orthodontist, but I know a thing or two about...
Perfect. Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Ready to get your money moving? Zelle is fast, safe, and an easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust. And it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank together with Zelle. Guarantee Bank, member FDIC.
Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
It's harvest time for farmers across the state of Mississippi. So into the tractors and off to the fields they go. And that means you might come face to face with one on your rural roadways. For their safety and yours, please slow down and give these tractors and other farm equipment the space they need. You may even have to move off the road for a moment. Just like you, they want to do their job and return safely to their homes and their loved ones. This message brought to you by your Delta area Farm Bureau families.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
I may be an orthodox.
Says we are good on our sound. So Mustang's video has been good, or if it hadn't been, the Mustangs since the opening kickoff out of bounds. First play from scrimmage for the Patriots is a screen. Did a good job of taking out the first DB and gaining about 20 yards. So Patriots take it across the midfield line and 50-yard line and gain about 2. Woods on the carry. Been the primary ball carrier here for the Patriots, Hank.
Yeah, the Mustangs did a better job stopping the run there than they did on the first play, what we were seeing in the first half. But yeah, nice screen play, and I tell you, if the receiver hadn't started tripping, he may have taken it to the house.
Yeah, he had a lot of green grass in front of him. Patriots go trips to the near side. Been in trips this whole series.
Empty set.
Actually go trips to the near side, twins to the far side, 5 wides in formation.
They ran the screen out of this just a moment ago, and
quick slant. Good job there meeting the man there by number 10 is Tate Dubard.
It was a catchable ball. Tate, I think, interfered with him a little bit when he hit him and took his eyes off of it. So good defensive play there. If he had caught it, Tate would have dropped him immediately. Bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Patriots from the Mustang 46-yard line.
Patriots go 3 wide receivers, 1 back to the quarterback's right. Slant, and it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't see who tipped it. Maybe Sumner Tackett or Brock Mason were right there in the play.
Yeah, I think the Patriots have come out and decided that they're going to have to try to throw the ball. We've seen a few different plays they haven't run yet. Mustangs have done a good job stopping their run attack and just going for the quick passes.
Patriots going to go for it here, 4th and 8 from the 46-yard line. Big play to start this second half. See the defense for the Mustangs can step up here. 2 wide receivers going to send Wood in motion out to the right flat. Snap it, throw it over the middle, have a man open there, just couldn't connect, Hank.
Yeah, that's a good play call. Just pretty good throw, really. 12 should have caught the ball, and if he didn't score, he definitely would have had a big play.
Turnover on downs for the Patriots. Mustangs will take over after a big defensive stop, a big positive play for the Patriots coming out, but then can't convert the next series after a couple of passes were broken up by the Mustangs, and Lamb is going to come out with 2 wide receivers to the near side, John Heston to the far side, Dane Sanford in the middle. Dane brings it out to the right looking for a block. Doesn't get it.
Just nothing there.
He did a good job there, number 10 for the Tanner Rhodes for the Patriots, setting that edge and not letting Dane cut that ball up.
Dane Sanford tackled on a play by Host.
Dane hadn't been able to get going. He had 1 good run for a touchdown, but he's had some tough sledding.
Got 2/3 of our yardage for the first half. I was going to give you some stats, but we didn't have any sound. Most of our yardage came from passing in the first half. Haven't been able to get the run game going. Right there, Brock Mason makes the catch, turns it up the field, and take it across midfield to the 48-yard line into Patriot territory. Good catch and throw there.
You know, I think that's something that's going to be there tonight, Hank. That Brock is a reliable receiver, catching the ball in traffic. And Mustangs have been able to get open. Just need to give Drew some time and deliver the ball, which he did there. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 yards across the 50-yard line at the Patriot 48. Lamb takes a shotgun snap, back to pass again. Looks like the same type play, and Brock eludes the first tackle, takes a big hit there at the 35-yard line, 1st down, and Brock's helmet comes off, but I think he's okay, going to come out for a play.
Tackled on the play by Buffington.
I think a lot of that, maybe they did hit him too. It looked like it may be 2 Patriots that hit hard enough for us to hear it up here, but may have gotten Brock as well. Jim Quinn wants to know if I'm sitting in Harold's lap. No, Jim, he's sitting in mine.
Action throws it over in the near side, and it might be a little interference.
Going to be a pass interference on Tate Dubard, and he had him covered, but they're going to tell him that he never turned his head around.
Yeah, that's kind of that face guarding penalty that they've been calling a lot this year. Tate was right there step for step, but just never turned around and made a play on the ball, so it's probably the right call.
Yeah, it was physical all the way. They were very close in proximity, but Tate just never got his body around to look for the ball, and decisive throw on the flag there. He didn't hesitate, and even though I'd like to disagree with him, I don't think I can.
Ball will be set.
Oh, just inside the 10.
Just inside the 10, going to be first and goal for the Patriots.
There's a snap. Hand to Ellis. Ball comes out.
Looks like it's a fumble, and let's see if the Mustangs defense has recovered it.
Who got the ball? Brock Makerson is in there.
Gonna leave it here. Giving it second down, I don't know. Mustangs aren't arguing too much.
Okay. There was a fumble on the ground, but apparently it was recovered by the Patriots. It's going to bring up second and goal.
Ball's around the 9-yard line, second and goal, Patriots.
Ball set at about the 7.
Yeah. That pole get before you do. There's a snap. Hand to Ellis.
That's tackling. There's another. I think they're going to call him down. Another fumble. That was Elliott Flowers and Brock Makerson combining to make a tackle after a slight gain. Looks like the ball will be placed on the 5-yard line. Pickup of about 2, and it'll be third and goal.
Elliott Flowers comes back out. J.C. Gerard goes back in. Good job by Elliott giving J.C. a break there.
Down territory. I'm looking for a handoff to Ellis.
Third down and goal to go.
Ticking down to 3 minutes left in the third quarter. East Rankin trying to score here.
Cordell with White. Woods. Throw is a slant, and he's wide open. And good looking play and the catch there. That was just well executed. Just kind of cut inside the DB there, and East Rankin gets their first touchdown of the night. Going to bring it to 24-8.
Yeah, that's that quick pass. Comes out of the, I think it's a queen formation. The trips left where you've got 2 receivers back from the man on the line, and the inside guy just went on a straight slant. Hit him in stride.
Patriots appear to be going for 2 here. Try to get that. Yep, no, they're going to kick it now. Kick is going to be good.
Kick is good.
Nice kick.
Yep. 24-9. East Rankin cuts the lead and by 7 points. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Third quarter. Mustangs will get the ball back on the next kickoff.
Jonathan, if you look at the Mustang defense kind of picking up where they left off last week, really good run defense, have allowed a few folks to get open on the passes, and East Rankin has failed to convert on some of those, but they were able to there. So that'll bring up it'll be 3 minutes 11 seconds to go in the third. Mustangs leading 24-9. Patriots set to kick off. And we've got who we have back there instead of Hayes. Drake Alderman's going to take it at about the 16-yard line. Excuse me, that was the 11-yard line. And Drake's trying to pull a Hayes. And Drake, way to hang on to the ball there too as the defender tries to strip it out. He takes it all the way down to the 29-yard line of the Patriots. Nice run.
You know, Hank, it looked like he had this near side if he wanted to come, but in true linebacker fashion, he went looking for some contact.
He had to make a big cut there, but great return there. Took it at the 11-yard line and brings it all the way to the 29. Need somebody to do the math for me there. That's 21, 40, 60 yards.
Good field position for the Mustangs. Lamb gives it to Sanford, busts through the line and running tough, gets help from J.C. Gerard, and he stays on his feet and is going to score a touchdown. The Mustangs respond immediately, and Dane is fired up, and he just refused to come down on that play, Hank.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, in all seriousness tonight, every time there's been an opportunity for the Patriots to seize the momentum, it looked like they were trying to big plays. That one, of course, on offense by Dane there, hard running, and the defense several times as well.
Harvey on for a PAT. He's made one field goal in all his PATs tonight. Missed one field goal right before half, but that was a long effort as the clock expired. Good job by Brock getting the snap down, and kick is good.
Mr. Banu, we're hearing from at least one person that the live stream is not working.
It goes off every 2 minutes and then just pops back up again.
Okay, is that probably something to do with our connection to the World Wide Web?
Yeah.
Mr. Banu says it pops off every 2 minutes and it comes back. So just hang with us, be patient.
Mustangs take over increase their lead, get their lead back to what is that, Hank? 22 points?
Yes, it was 15, so it's 22.
Dane scores his third touchdown in the contest, increases his season total to 8. Looks like they are stretching JC out, maybe a hamstring or something like that, or maybe just a cramp.
Yeah, his leg's been bothering him. It looked like a cramp when he was trying to tap out earlier. So the left-footed kicker, Lawson Harvey, will come out. He's had a couple that he's hooked out of bounds. Let's see if he can straighten this one out. He's not going to waste any time. And he's kicked this one straight.
Number 11 is going to take it at the 15-yard line. Had a good return last time. John Heston is there to meet him, followed by Andrew Brock, and Andrew's going to sling him out of bounds at about the 24-yard line.
So you said John Heston hit him first?
John Heston met him first and stood him up, and then Andrew Brock finished him off. Andrew's been kind of a shining star on defense this year for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Takes after his mom.
And his sisters.
And his sisters.
Yeah.
Smart, beautiful,
yep,
athletic. His brother was a good defensive football player too.
Oh, okay. So East Rankin got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
Reese Cordell takes the snap, slings it out to the flats, and
Tate Dubard. Well read.
Listen, that you could see that coming. The quarterback floated it out there and just kind of hung him out to dry a little bit. And Tate was a very good fundamental tackle, but delivered a vicious hit there.
We have said it since last year, and Tate just has a nose for the football. He knows where to go. He timed it perfectly, squared him up. That's number one. Second lick he's taken hard on one of those screens, but he didn't catch it, and it was apparently a forward pass, and it's not going to go as a fumble. So great play there by Tate. Got to fire him up.
Second down and 10 for the Patriots.
I hope you were able to see that on live stream because that was pretty. The youngster from the Patriots gets up, and he's okay. So
Cordell takes the snap, gives it to Woods, and he's met there by Hayden Pilla alongside number 33 Chamberlain McLean, getting some action on the defensive as JC gets a little attention on the sidelines. Jay Davis, another sophomore, comes into the action, gives Hayden Pilla a break. You know, Coach Crowder told us early on, Hank, that he wanted to get a lot of guys in there and get some reps, and this is a game that he's been able to do that, and they've responded.
Absolutely. We've a lot of lot of seniors on this team, but a lot of underclassmen playing as well. Jay Davis got a nice white jersey. He hadn't played much tonight, but he'll be fresh in there, and let's see if he can get in and make a
Cordell takes
play.
it, and just over the outstretched arms of Andrew Brock. Receiver's going to catch the ball, diving back towards the line of scrimmage, and going to place it about the 28. The 33-yard line rather, and going to bring up 4th down and about 1.
Yeah, good effort there by Andrew. It wasn't to his man. He just tried to jump up and bat it down.
Not sure how many Patriots 4th downs they've tried tonight, but it's got to be 6 or 7.
Several, yes.
4th and short, and they're going to jump off sides. They're going to jump early.
They were hard counting, but they went. Number 72, I believe, his quarterback got him.
Ball start, and they're going to back them up 6 yards. This is probably going to be a punt situation, and it is.
Changes the game plan there. I think may have been a hard count all along. I'm not sure, but it worked on them. It backfired on them. So 4th and 6. Patriots will now move to punting formation. Brock Nakumson will be back. I won't say deep to receive, but to receive the punt. He's backing up more now.
Stands at his own 40-yard line.
No pressure from the Mustangs.
Shanks the punt into the Mustang sideline. It's going to go out on our side of the 50. A referee walks it up to about the 44-yard line of the Patriots. So that was the first punt he's had tonight. He's been a pretty good, had some pretty good kicks, but he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, the first were kind of low punts that rolled a lot. Then he had one nice punt that went in the air. Probably the one right before half was the worst of the first half, and then that was his first just miss.
I'm Coach Crowder here. I maybe try to take a chance up top. Kind of got him on the ropes, try to deliver a knockout blow, get another quick score. Ahead 31-9. Lamb takes a shotgun snap. He calls his own number, cuts him back inside, and going to be stacked up there about the 32-yard line.
I'm not sure if that was the design or not, but there's a little bit of a trouble with handling the snap. So Dane was kind of past him if he was going to hand it off to him. Looks like this will be the last play of the third quarter. Clock runs down to 33 seconds as the Pillow Mustangs coaching staff calls in the play.
2nd down and about 4. Lamb takes the snap, pumps fakes, and he throws it deep for Brock Makeson. Brock pushes, creates a little separation, and that kind of slowed him down a little bit and Drew overthrew him. Good long.
It wasn't overthrow. He could have caught it. Yeah. It was. I'm not saying it was the easiest catch in the world, but it was a really good throw actually.
And maybe took his eyes off the ball when he created that separation.
He did,
kind of get back up and find it.
And I think the other thing that was the separation that he had created, the defender had his hands up right in the path of the ball. Wet ball out there, he didn't have a whole lot of time to react to it. But it was, it hit him in the fingertips. Would have been a good catch, but it was catchable.
Injured player for the Patriots. He's walking off under his own power.
But there, Drew had more time. I think it was his 3rd pump fake. And that's what we want. You want Brock out there, these big, tall receivers, whether it's Brock or Heston, Preston. They're tall, and you want them one-on-one. And we had it there, just didn't connect. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Long 3.
Give this to Sanford, and he breaks through and got room, and he's going to outrun the defense and score his 4th touchdown tonight. Dane is getting cranked up the second half, Hank.
He is, and I can't analyze it from here, but we changed our blocking scheme, but he's had a lot more daylight here in the second half. So the Mustangs will go up 37-9 with just 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Harvey on to complete the PAT. Dane looks like he's getting stronger out there, Hank.
He's had a hole and he's hit it, and then when it came to the foot race, he's won it. So
Yeah, that's pretty impressive out of a running back that can have the combination of power and speed when he gets through, uses his power to get to the secondary and then just outruns the DBs. That's a good weapon.
Look, I don't know if you just saw Lawson's PAT there, but that's what they're supposed to look like. It was still rising as it went through the goalpost, and it went out there in the track, and so that's good to see. He's getting his timing down on those kicks, and those will come in handy. And look, making some field goals down the road will matter too. Mustangs looks like they'll go into the fourth quarter with a 38-9 lead. It's a 29-point lead. You like what you're seeing here tonight, particularly on the defense against the running game. I'd like to see now some holes opening up on the running game. Things are going to get tougher as we enter into conference play. Then we throw in a 6A opponent, JA, in the midst of that as well, coming up next week.
Short kick fielded by number 11. He brings it upfield and will be tackled there. It's slung down by John Heston Powers. Good coverage there by the Mustangs after a pretty good return. That will bring us to the end of the third quarter. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay here and bring you some updates. Hank, you did go over the action.
I went over the Mustang athletics that occurred during the week, and if I remember correctly, I think softball won 2 and lost 1. Volleyball lost their first game of the season, but then came back and won later in the week, so they were 1-1 on the week. And then the junior high Mustangs had a big win against North Delta, 35
softball versus Park Place
last night at Bill Davis Field. And we'd like to thank our sponsors. You've seen commercials from them all night. We appreciate everyone who sponsors this broadcast, and I know folks at home really appreciate it, particularly when they don't have to drive a couple hours in the rain. And hope you're enjoying the broadcast and able to hear it.
For 10 straight minutes, hopefully people have settled in.
Good. Mr. Banu always has a challenge with, seems like it's either weather or connections to the internet or something, so we're glad to have him here to get it straight.
First play of the fourth quarter is a run, and Tate Gailey, and 42 is going to be Charlie Robbins.
Yeah, Harper Hodges is doing that too. Good to see a bunch of young fellas in there getting after it. Got a few subs in there. Harper Hodges. Looks like that. Let me see what else.
Jay Davis is in there. Jack Kirk.
Jack Kirk, yeah.
Elliott Flowers, Chamberlain McLean looks like playing the linebacker positions. Cordell passes, and it's good job there by number 9, Andrew Brock.
Again, receivers are, I won't say they're open, but they are open, wide open. The Mustang defenders are coming in there and laying the wood to them right as they try to catch the ball and popping it out there. So, actually, one of the things the Mustangs needed was some work against the passing game. Because the Patriots haven't been able to run in the passing game, this is an excellent opportunity to get better at covering the pass.
Cordell takes the snap, looks to his right, passes, and it's going to be a good job by Tate. Tate Dubard, we hadn't called his name out the last couple of weeks, but he's had a good second half tonight, get some good hits out there to get some good coverage. Going to force the Patriots into a punt. Hank?
He made a move on that ball to intercept it, and it was just uncatchable because if it had been about 6 inches lower, he was about to take that to the house.
As we move into district play, looking around, Bio has a away game at North Delta. Heritage is home to Washington School. That's a conference game. Starkville is out of conference with French Camp, and Magnolia Heights is playing public school, Oklahoma High School. So next week, the Mustangs will be in Senatobia, as we said.
And that's a Magnolia Heights team that is much improved from all accounts. As folks know that MAI Sports have got a great baseball team, a lot of athletes apparently a lot of days now are putting on the football pads and playing, so looking forward to a big contest there, first conference game of the year. I think we got a lot of athletes on the team. It'll be a test for the Mustangs for sure, and you'll want to go and win that and set the tone.
Chiefs are coached by former head basketball coach of Pill Academy, Russ Whiteside, who has been at Heritage, and he wanted to get back on the football side. So pass is in the flats to John Hessen. He's got some running room, makes a man miss, and gets across midfield, and he is going to go the distance, Hank. For all those who have a drive home, that is good news, right, Mr. Banu?
Right.
As long as you're not on the wrong end of a running clock, that's right.
Clock is running with 10:30 to go. So this one will be in the book shortly.
Doesn't seem like it was too long ago. We were talking about a 15-point lead. Mustangs have really exploded here. That's going to be a blocked extra point, so I'm glad we were already at the 35. So clock's running, 10 minutes to go in the game. We'll not have a clock stoppage unless someone calls a timeout. So this one hopefully will be in the books quickly, as Jonathan just said. Continuing on with the upcoming schedule, again, we'll travel to Magnolia Heights and looking for a contest there. I think that's going to be a pivotal game for both programs.
Right. The East Rankin is in the district, let's see, 5A. It's going to be 5A2 with Lamar, Leake, Madison St. Joe, what was Park Place Christian, and Simpson. So they've got a kind of a murderer's row. They've already played Madison St. Joe, lost that. Simpson is maybe the ranked 1 or 2 in 5A. Leake is always tough. I think they've got an injured quarterback, but when he gets back, they'll be back to where they expected to be.
How many games has he been out? Because I know this league.
He got hurt in the JA game.
Okay.
And they ended up losing that game.
But they were winning it, were they not?
It was right neck and neck. Okay. I don't know how close it was, but they were up, and then he went out, and they weren't able to win that. And Starkville went to league last week and kind of took advantage of that, right or wrong, but had a 36-7, I think, decision that Starkville won at league.
Yeah, look, when this District 5A1 that the Mustangs are in, Lawson's going to get another opportunity, and he turns him in, and Drake Alderman brings him down at about the 45-yard line. But this conference that we're in this year, Jonathan, you look down at it, there's no cupcake in it. We'll have our hands full every night, and then again we throw 6A opponent JA in the middle of that. So from here on out, all the games count, but they count a lot more from here on out.
Yeah, I think, talking to Coach Crowder, I think the teams that were good last year are good again, and the teams that were down are better. Yeah.
And I would say particularly do have a running clock. There's a reputation for Magnolia Heights. So that's got to be a touchdown. Somebody can run him down. Looks like
Gailey hopped on his back. Good closing speed there by Mr. Gailey.
Tate showed some speed there because I quick called it. He had such a big lead. I said, well, and he had an angle, but Tate ran him down. Good job, Tate Gailey.
So 1st and 10 East Rankin.
First down and 10.
Tackled on the play.
East Rankin at the 25-yard line. Let's see, you got Charlie Robbins, Jack Kirk, Elliott Flowers, Chamberlain playing number 3 is Trey Smits.
John Aiden Brown's out here on the corner.
Like Easton Harrison's in the defensive backfield out there with Lane Harper.
Who's that out in the far corner?
What number is it?
So far out, I think it's number 1.
That's Lane Harper. Lane Harper. 77 is John Robert Smitherman going in for Tate Gailey.
Tackled by a host of Mustangs.
I apologize, I don't know the numbers and names. This is also the second of the year.
Better bring up second down and 9.
Show up more regularly.
I'm planning on being here at least for another couple of weeks.
There you go.
If I get invited back.
That's up to Mr. Benuzowitz.
6 minutes.
You broke his sound stuff tonight.
Before I even got here, apparently.
Oh yeah, Cliff. Pass is going to be dropped or bounced out to the receiver, kind of short.
Cordell's pass falls incomplete.
Short in the flats out there, or in the slant route out there. Cordell is kind of under some pressure most of the night.
Yeah, the Mustangs felt like it took a little while to get going, a little sluggish. Clearly have done a lot better here later in the game as far as making holes for running and having some explosive plays. All in all, a good night. Particularly, you scored 44 points, but I really think the defense has shined tremendously tonight and has gotten better on defending the pass. Hopefully this game will have been some practice they needed against that. We just, the first two games we saw none of it. And then, of course, with Hartfield got a big keeping help each week. But you're going to play some teams later on that can move the ball downfield passing.
That's right. Mustangs kind of sputtered out of the gates on offense. The defense kept them in it and let them got some turnovers early on, interception, and a fumble recovery by J.C. Gerard. And gave the offense time to get clicking, and they did, and they hadn't stopped. Cordell's back to pass, throws a slant, good throw there, going to beat Charlie Robbins. Yeah, but that was he was right there, but it kind of the guy got good position, and it was a well-delivered ball. Holbrooks.
Charlie was 15 behind him, and it was a good throw on stride. They caught it.
For East Rankin touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
44-15. Patriots try PAT doing the swinging gate again. They're going to set up to kick it again. 4 minutes 30 seconds to go. Running clock. 44-15.
Kick is up. Kick is good. So
kick is good. It's going to make it 16.
1 minute break. This is Mustang football and Matt.
Junior high Mustangs will be home to Magnolia Heights this week on Thursday night.
That's old school sounding back in the day. You usually played the same opponent, varsity and junior high. That rarely happens nowadays. But it's made for a good week of rivalry.
I guess so.
We got 4 minutes on this count.
Was it always in the same place, or did you alternate the home and away?
I don't remember. It just seemed like a lot of times you played the same school. It was probably a home and away, but
not sure. You check your Mustang reports for the Pee Wee schedule. That's kind of been a little choppy, but the Pee Wee folks have done a good job of getting all those guys, whether it be a green and gold game, kind of some inter squad action, getting the young Mustangs, which they have, I think, 70 strong between the 4th, 5th, and 6th grades, and you counted. How many do we have on? You said you counted 50 over there. I'm not sure how many we have.
I think we're in upper 30s, maybe.
I'm going to say 38 when we started.
I don't know how many of theirs may be underclassmen.
There's a lot of freshmen on the roster.
They have a full sideline and plenty of size. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go as the kicker sends the ball in the air. Looks like it'll be fair caught there successfully by number 30, Jack Kirk.
Soto's kick is fair caught by number 30.
We run out an offensive line. Perry's going to go back out there. 60 is
Jack Kirk.
John Wayne Elmore. And now they're going to take a timeout and get our reserve offensive line out there, get them some action. Maybe gets, I believe, Drew Lamb's night is probably over. May let Tate Dubar take some snaps.
It's a good idea.
And Coach Crowder's looking for somebody to come play. Number 20 is going to be. Is that 20 or?
East Rankin scoring
20. West Griswold.
Fast kicks on the kickoff.
10th grader.
35-yard line. This clock is running. It's going to be under 2 minutes.
Charlie Robbins is going to come out there with Tate. 24 is Matthew Ryan Smith. Matthew Nemi in the slot.
16. Dubar, quarterback.
Dubar, the junior. Good night on defense. And give his to Nemi.
See that? Get up the field.
Nemi jet sweep there.
Number 25, Matthew.
Nemi. I knew they were going to butcher that.
But they didn't put a G in front of it.
That's right. Runs the ball. And
by number 12, Hayden Arnold. We're at second down and 10.
Probably under a minute when they snap this ball.
No gain.
Minute 30. Go. Duvard gives to Charlie Robbins and gets upfield. Good looking run there. Going to have a first down near midfield at about the 46.
Yeah, he did a good job picking his way through there. And nice piece of running. First down for the Mustangs.
Hayden Rhodes and Drew Box going on to the field.
First down and 10.
Going to be at 1 minute by the time we snap this ball.
Probably another 2, maybe 3 plays. Let's see if one of these Mustangs can break a long run. It's another Charlie Robbins run up the middle. It's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards.
Mustang fans are
hand off to number 42,
packing up.
Charlie Robbins.
Weather kind of cooperated, Hank. I think early on this week, they were moving. You saw some other teams move games to Thursday night down in this area.
But you know, as forecast, it said it was going to lighten up right at game time, and for the most part, all the heavy rain was before.
Been very comfortable.
Yeah, so congratulations to the weather forecasters. They were pretty close. I think that was the last play of the game. Coach Crowder's stepping onto the field to go shake hands. Congratulations to the Mustangs on their 44-16 victory over the East Rankin Patriots.
So what started out as an open date turns into a victory, Mustang victory. I know Coach Crowder's happy to have that one get to play tonight and not lose any kind of momentum or that they've had. So
I think it's good to play games. And again, Mustang run defense putting East Rankin in a position to throw the ball, I think was good for us to see that many reps. So successful game all around.
Yep.
With that, we'll take it to the house. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks to Mr. Benuzowitz, Mr. Hartley Kittle. We'll see you down the road and Senatobia next week. Safe travels home, and go Mustangs.
Good night.